What's up guys, I'm someone from Phonestein. So it's been over a month since I've posted any videos, but the main reason is because we have a lockdown in Chennai and I have not been able to get my editing rig from my office space. So that is the only reason that I haven't been able to really put videos. I do have a lot of products to cover, but I really haven't been able to make any videos. But now I have made some arrangements so that I can shoot in my home. I mean, the setup is definitely not going to be great, but we'll do our best from here. So in today's video, I'll be unboxing a product that is the costliest product to ever feature on Phonestein as of right now. So I'm telling as of right now because there's one more which is much more costlier than this. I'll be uploading that video quite soon, so make sure you subscribe to see that. So let's see the product that we are going to be unboxing. You can see what it is actually here, and this here is a 16-inch MacBook Pro. So as of shooting this video, WWDC is like a week away, so the Apple silicon powered MacBooks, the powerful MacBook Pros, haven't yet released. So this here is the Intel variant, and make sure you stick around because I'll be talking about my experience using this machine. Now, to be frank, I've been using this machine for around a month right now and I have a pretty good idea. So I'll be talking about all my experiences and what I've seen as a Windows user. So I'll be sharing that, so make sure you stick around for that. And I really wanted to do an unboxing, so that's why I've repackaged everything and I'm going to be doing an unboxing. So let's not waste any time. So as you can see here, the box is not quite heavy, but the lid is definitely, yeah. Whew. So this is the 16-inch base variant, if I'm not wrong. So here you have it. That is bad repackaging. So here is the laptop itself. So let me place it down. So here we have the USB-C to USB-C cable. You have some paperwork, and then you have this humongous adapter. I mean, it's definitely a powerful adapter, and I've been actually using this to charge my Pixel 4a and it does the work fine. My Pixel even doesn't overheat, so that's an added advantage. So other than that, you have nothing in the box. So I just wanted to do an unboxing, so that's why all this fuss here. So let me just take this out from the wrap. So here we have it, the 16-inch MacBook Pro. Now I have to say, so I'll give my experience of initially unboxing this. So when I first took it out of the box, I was like, bam, this is a powerful machine. And I have to say, I was like in wow when I saw this for the very first time, because it is a workstation. So as a Windows user, I've seen workstations which are like huge, thick, really heavy, but that was not the case with this laptop, and I was in awe of the industrial design that this machine had. It doesn't have the thinnest of the thinnest bezels, it doesn't have the most craziest, flashiest design. No, it's really minimal, but it shouts quality, and that's what I like about Mac in general. Like, not only Mac, in fact all the Apple products in general, they don't have the best, the most flashiest looks or features, but once you have them in hand, that's a whole different story. Now, apart from this amazing industrial design that this amazing machine has, there were certain things, like, or rather say, a huge learning curve in terms of the software. Now, I have been a Windows guy throughout my life, so the only times that I've ever used a Mac is like when my friends bring over their Mac. So for a few minutes I'll just go around, play through the gestures. I like the gestures very much. Or if I go to some Apple store in the mall or someplace, I used to play with that. So other than that, I really have no experience with this machine. But truth be told, it definitely took some time for me to get used to, and I do have some thoughts about this in terms of the software and other things. So let me just talk about software. Now, it's not that hard to figure out what you are doing in this when it comes to the software. Even if you are from a Windows user, you can actually figure out what is going on here. It's not too complicated or anything like that. Now I'm not an expert in Mac. I don't know all the shortcuts, so based off that, I'm just telling for certain things you have to do one extra step in order to do that. And I'm really not a huge fan of the files, the way the files are handled, the folder system, so things like that. I'm definitely not a huge fan of that. And even when you, for example, go inside a folder and you know have all your data inside. So to explain what I'm coming to say, for example, in Windows, if you want to make that folder or any documents or any pictures you have inside the preview for thing, you can, if you want it large, you can make it large. If you want it small, you can have it small. If you want it as a list, you can keep it as a list. But that's not the case here. You have only a certain set of predefined way that all these data is aligned. So that was definitely not convenient, but it was neatly arranged, so visually it looked good. So that is one advantage there. Now I'm definitely going to be making a dedicated video about this, like a Windows user switches to Mac and what I observed. So that will definitely be a dedicated video, so make sure you subscribe to see that. But as of now, I've found only this. Rest of the things are kind of easy, like switching between apps and things like that. And another thing that took some time to get used to was the command key. So in Windows it's control, like control plus C, control plus V, but here it is command, so that took some time to get used to. And as of the software side of things, this is like few things that I've noticed. I mean, it's easy to understand, it's easy to learn Mac OS. It's not hard or anything, so don't worry if you're a Windows user and want to switch to Mac. It's not difficult, but of course I'll be making a dedicated video. But other than the software side of things, the one thing that I liked is the display, the quality. Editing photos and videos on this is amazing. Like, it is amazing AF. And another thing is the 16:10 aspect ratio. That is freaking amazing. Now when I switch over to my basic laptop that I have to do all the mail and stuff like that, I kind of miss the 16:10 aspect ratio on that, because that is just 16:9. So the extra vertical space has definitely spoiled me. So if I'm planning to buy a new Windows laptop, I might be searching for one that has a 16:10 aspect ratio. But I have to say, this display is gorgeous. I've used the previous butterfly keys on the previous Macs. I actually did enjoy it, but I have to say this is definitely much more better. I'm not saying that is the best, but I did enjoy it. I was not like it's not that great, but I actually enjoy the keys on this. Now the touch bar, I've definitely not used it that much, so that's there. The touch ID, I have used it a lot of times. I mean, that is a convenient thing, and it is really quick. Now thanks, we have dedicated escape key. That's great. And the trackpad, so I did enjoy a lot of things. And of course the speakers. To be honest, if I've used so many laptops in all these years, and I have to say these are the best speakers in a laptop as of right now. Now I'm not tested other laptops, but in my knowledge, these are the best. If you're staying in your own room, a small room or even a medium-sized room, you will definitely not need an external speaker. Even a Bluetooth speaker won't be needed, because it is amazing. Even at the highest volume, the sound doesn't get distorted, and I have to say it is pretty amazing. So I really wish to see much more laptops with such amazing speakers coming out real soon. Now the selection of ports, switching from Windows, especially Windows laptops, except for the Dell XPS 13, I mean, in my knowledge, others have kind of really good selection of ports. Here you have only like 4 USB-C ports. I did get a dongle, but still having a dedicated USB-A, a micro SD card slot would have been much more better. But you know, newer MacBooks are coming, so let's hope we get those ports in that. And finally, one thing I've noticed is that this is Intel, so this is the Intel variant, not the Apple Silicon variant. This tends to get hot, especially the climate in Chennai. Sorry, the weather in Chennai is definitely hot and humid, so that also contributes to this heating quite a bit. So the heat is mostly on the top, so the region above the touch bar, so that's where it gets real hot. Rest of the system is cool, like the area next to the touchpad and all is really chill, that has no problem. But on the top, over the touch bar, it tends to get hot. So that is one thing I've noticed, and to be honest, I really like this machine. Now, as you know, this is not the Apple Silicon version which is about to come. To be honest, I'm really interested in trying that out. Now, we all saw how M1 was powerful. It is a powerful machine. Just think what Apple can do with a much bigger chassis, a much better processor. Let's see. And if I can get my hands on that, I might probably even compare this with that. If I have to tell one thing, don't buy this right now. Please don't buy this. Either if you want a laptop for everyday use, go with the M1 MacBook Air, or if you want something more powerful, just wait one more week. WWDC is about to start, and you can get a much powerful machine there. Now, this is an unscripted video, so since I was able to arrange all this stuff to edit and shoot videos for YouTube, I quickly jumped on and made this video. Make sure you subscribe, because a much more costlier product is going to be unboxed on this channel, and much more videos. And of course, the super long-term review of the Pixel 4a is coming soon, so make sure you subscribe to see that too. With that said, thanks for watching, and this here is Suman signing off once again. Catch you later.